This week on Country Music Junkies, I'm so pleased to be speaking with Norm Brunet. How are things going?
Thanks, Patrice, for having me on. Things are going very well. I'm currently on tour in the States promoting the album, the new album called It Don't Get Better Than This, with the lead-off single of the same name. And I'm enjoying my time. I'm currently in Florida right now, so it's nice to be here as opposed to minus 20 up in Canada.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm pretty jealous about that. That sounds fantastic. Well, I appreciate you spending some time with us this morning and chatting about the new album, the new single, your tour, and how fans can connect with you. Let's get kind of started and maybe talk a little bit about your backstory and how your career in music began, because I know you've been doing this for a while. Talk to us a little bit about how that started.
Well, it started, at a very, very early age, and I was handed down a guitar from my uncle, and I'm a self-taught player,
okay.
And it just evolved from there at an early age, emulating music I was listening to, heard on the radio. I ended up learning a few chords, and then the inspiration to write. In those days the songs weren't very good, but at least the creative process was happening.
Right.
And I think at 15 or 16 years old was when I first wrote my first song. And so like all of the other musicians, you grow up through the ranks, you start performing at local clubs, and then back in the early 90s, I recorded my very first album, which was me and my guitar, and that got some serious attention on the country charts here in Canada, and it evolved from there, and then I took a bit of a break, toured a lot. And I'm the type of person who, if I don't have anything to say, I won't say anything. So
Okay.
I won't force it. But I don't force the writing process. It comes natural. And if something comes out, great. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And I've never been one to be in the spinning wheel, racing to get a new album out every couple of years
Right.
and so on. So I just do my own thing, and I'm gaining fans a couple at a time here and there, and which is fine by me.
There you go. Well, talk to us a little bit about now your sound and your style. How would you describe yours?
Well, I would describe it as Americana country. And oddly enough, in Canada, Americana is not really well known. But since I've been touring in the States, people say, "Oh, nice Americana song." I said, "Really? Okay." So it is an Americana roots country sound, and it suits me perfectly, because from the new album, that's the kind of music that is being played here in the States, and that probably explains why I'm getting such a great response from the fans down here, and to which the album is being released here in the States tomorrow, as a matter of fact. And so I've had a couple of interviews with radio stations on tour when I was in Nashville for a week in late November. I did some television, I did some radio, I did some shows, and the reception was really, really pleasing, really nice. So I'm looking forward to the next couple of months of touring here in the States and seeing what happens.
Excellent. Well, talk to me a little bit about, let's start with the title track to the new album, It Don't Get Better Than This. Talk to me a little bit about that single and what fans can expect from it.
Well, after a hiatus of several years, last year about this time, I suddenly got this urge and inspiration to start writing songs. And this, I met this young couple a couple of years prior. He was, and probably still is, a trucker. She was a stay-at-home mom at the time. They had two very, very young children, and they, in their discussions with me after a show, they said, I like your music, blah blah blah, and I chatted them up, and they said, we're so happy we hardly have anything, but we are happy with what we have. So they're barely making ends meet, and they don't have, at least it didn't appear that they have or had any of the modern trappings that we all have.
Right.
And they basically told me that they found happiness through their faith, through their family, and through their friends. And they talked to me about their little farmhouse, and he's always on the road. And last year, when I remembered this, the song just wrote itself, and it don't get better than this. It was about that young couple. It doesn't get better than this. Finding true happiness and true love. We're so busy trying to chase the almighty dollar, and we sometimes forget what the heck is most important to us in life.
Fans, if you want to head to Norm's website, normbrunet.com, you can actually check out that single on there, and there is also a free download available, so be sure to check that out. Now, fans, you can head to Norm's website, normbrunet.com, find out more information about him, check out the new record, It Don't Get Better Than This. Now, Norm, how are you with connecting with fans? Is there a place you'd like them to go to connect with you?
Absolutely. I think that probably the best place of all would be my Reverb Nation site. It is Reverb Nation /Norm Brunet. And they can find all the press clippings, all the videos of that I've done over the years, and the new one. And it's a good place to connect. They can reach out to me there, and they can reach out to me as well on Facebook. It's Norm Brunet, singer-songwriter, and Google me, and I'm all over the place.
Excellent. Well, Norm, we appreciate your time today. Fans will be sure to include a link to Norm's website in the posting of this interview. And Norm, enjoy the rest of your tour down there in the States. Enjoy the sunny weather, and good luck with the album release tomorrow.
Thank you so much, and I look forward to getting back to Canada in the spring and heading out on tour with the full band, and perhaps we'll cross paths at some time.
There you go. I would love that. Thank you so much, Norm.